Alright, welcome back to my continuing series of Dexposé. So this one's called RecSur. And as the name implies, if you're a Magic fan, you already know what this is about. Recurring Nightmare and Survival of the Fittest. Right? It's a nice combination that basically allows you to put... Let me find Survival of the Fittest for you guys. Basically allows you to put cards, creature cards, into your graveyard real quick, real cheap. And then with Recurring Nightmare, you bring them back. So, I mean, it's green and black. It'll cost, turn 2, turn 3, maybe turn 4. You're going to put some giant creatures into the graveyard. Of course, not the kind of creatures that, mill themselves back into your library or anything like that, shuffle back in. You want to have little creatures that turn into big giant creatures. There you go, Gristlebrand. There's a perfect target. Now, it is a bit of a toolbox deck, so, if you've got a Survival of the Fittest and one Gristlebrand in your deck, you can go get it. So you don't need 4 of them. But I like to have a little bit of variety. Pathrazer of Ulamog, one of the Forgotten Eldrazi. 3/3 Annihilator 3. For 11, no one's going to play that, but for a little bit less, let's say 1 mana, or 3 for the Recurring Nightmare, might as well bring them back. How about Squeegoblin Nabob? There's a good target to get. You put him in your hand, discard him every time he comes back. And of course, you are playing real Magic, so you want to try and survive early turns, your Walls of Blossoms, your Elves, Birds of Paradise. 1 Demonic Tutor, why not if you're playing black? Vengevine, put him in the graveyard. You don't even need Recurring Nightmare to bring him back. Just play a couple of weenies. Butcher of Malakir, another... I like this card, but they printed it to oblivion, so it's one of those cards that doesn't really need much explanation. Verdant Catacombs, this is the masterpiece from 2015, so that's Zendikar 2, basically. I like these kinds of lands. I put one, instead of putting all 10 in one deck, I put one in every kind of deck. Here you go. The 2-card combo right next to each other. 4 of these, 4 of these. Obviously, Survival of the Fittest is now worth quite a lot of money. Little Elves, full, playset of Vengevine. Thragtusk, I love this card. Gains you life, drops creatures. Woodfall Primus destroys, planeswalkers, artifacts, whatever problematic creatures are there. Nest Invaders, Birds, the smaller guys again. So full play set of Survival, full play set of Recurring Nightmare. Of course, that is the combo. You want to destroy creatures, you want to get some life. Again, this deck was made a few years back. There may be some upgrades. Demonic Tutor on a stick, that's always a nice bonus. 5/5 Death Touch draws you some cards because creatures are going to die. Sylvan Primordial, another giant beater, destroys lots of permanents. Mikais gives all your creatures, Undying or Persist or Wither or something. Basically makes it so they're going to keep coming back. Symbol draws you spawn, some Beast for Thragtusk. So again, just a RecSur, right? We're doing Recurring Nightmare. I guess Gristlebrand will make the cut. We're doing Demonic Tutor, of course. Recurring Nightmare, Verdant Catacombs. All the Recurring Nightmares are together. And then the Survivals. It's a pretty standard deck. It's a fun deck. The Survivals, I think I got them for about 20 a piece way back in the day. Now they're worth, I don't know, at least 100. They're worth quite a bit more, but you got these 4 cards, these 4 cards. Basically, everything else is going to be fun. Everything else that you do is just fatty. Fatty. How many do I even have? Fatty. Does Thragtusk count as a fatty? I don't think so. You got to cost like 8 or something to be a real fatty. 4, 5... 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, exactly. Right? Out of 36, 38 cards. You get a few big targets, some weenies to redo it. It's fun. It's the kind of deck I definitely recommend. Very, very overpowered if you want to do it optimized. You get your Mox Diamonds, get your mana going quickly. I like a more fun version. Thanks, guys. I'll see you next time.